tomato basil soup. Here is how easy it is. So the first thing you're going to do, maybe I should tell you about it. No, I'll just tell you about the blender as we go along, is add a 1/4 cup of vegetable broth. You could add any kind of broth you want. I am using the Measure All cup. This has been around forever. This one is probably from the 90s. So if you were to order it now, it would be a different color. That's all. It does come out so you can measure the liquid ingredients, and then on this side, if you flip it over, you can measure the dry ingredients. But also I love putting like peanut butter in here or butter, scooping it all in there, and then watch this, just pushing it right out. So that's the Measure All cup. So 1/4 cup of vegetable broth. And then you're going to add a teaspoon of salt. These are our measuring spoons. They come in a set, the big one and the little one. And I know this seems kind of basic, but look at this. You just slide it to the measurement you want. So there's a tablespoon, goes all the way up to a teaspoon. This one is teaspoon, goes all the way up to an 1/8, what I call a pinch. What I love about these, they come apart so you can wash them. And this little part right here, you see that? Let's see, is kind of rubbery. So when you put it on, it's actually going to form a seal. So if you're measuring vanilla or broth or whatever, it's not going to leak under, and you're going to get that correct measurement. So if it's been a while since you've purchased a set of measuring spoons, highly recommend this very simple set, dishwasher safe, wonderful. Okay, broth is in, salt is in. Now, let's see, I'm going to add a 28-ounce can of whole tomatoes. And this is a great way. I know that Helen has been really interested in the can opener and like, how do you use it? So the Pampered Chef can opener has like a following all of its own. Honestly, I think it is the best can opener out there. It is a smooth edge can opener, and let me show you why. So normally you would put a can opener on like this. Pampered Chef can opener goes on like this. So you're going to put it on. Okay, can you see that? I think you can. And start twisting. Okay, so I'm just twisting all around on top of the can, not on the side, on the top. After this video, I will put more information about the can opener down in the comments. So I've gone all the way around. I can tell because it's not quite as tight anymore. And I'm going to turn it the other way to get the can opener off. Now, here's the great part. This little button right here, when you, oops, there's my dogs. When you push it, watch this right here. See that little clip? It's kind of grabbing it. I am going to use that button to grab my lid and take it off. Okay, so the can opener itself has never touched any of the food, so you're not going to have that cross-contamination. And this is a nice, smooth edge. So in Oregon, we recycle everything. I'll rinse this out. I'll put it into recycling. Nobody's going to cut their finger on this or on the lid. Whoops, dripping. It's just nice and smooth. Fabulous, fabulous can opener. Okay, now I'm just going to dump this right into the cooking blender. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put in 2 tomatoes. I had one that just kind of needed to be used up. I could put it in whole. I usually slice it at least in half, and I do want to show you our veggie wedger. This is a fabulous cutter for tomatoes, apples, potatoes, things that don't have a stone inside of them. Now, I know you guys all probably have like that standard apple core, and while that's very good, this one helps keep everything sturdy. I'm going to see if I can put this down a little bit when you are slicing it. So I would put the tomato in here, and then it's just going to hold everything down and keep it nice and sturdy. rather than the wibbly wobbly kind of thing. And sometimes the apple goes out shooting out the side, and we don't want any injuries. So I do love how sturdy this is. The other reason this one is so much better. Okay, I want to make, can you, okay. Can you see that point? See that little point right there? You see that? That is going to go right into the food and help to hold it. Plus, everything here has a serrated edge. So it's just going to grab hold of the food when you go to cut it down like that. That point. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so I have put my whole tomato on here, and I'm just going to slice it down. How great was that? The tomato didn't fall over. It didn't, the juices didn't all go everywhere. And I have these nice, even wedges. So now I'm just going to put this whole thing into my blender. And here's the other thing. All the juices from the tomato, or if you're doing a fruit, they all catch in here. So it's not going all over your counter. Love that. And then this right into the dishwasher. That is the veggie wedger. Love it. Okay, so whole tomatoes are in there. Oops, I've got one more tomato I'm going to do. This is a Roma tomato. Sliced that. That's going in. Now I am going to put in garlic. So I've already peeled this. I'm just going to go ahead and put it in whole. The recipe calls for 2 whole garlic cloves. So in my house, that means 4. So we double everything, and especially since my husband's not really feeling well, I'm going to go ahead and double that garlic. It does call for half an onion. So I did use our Santoku knife. Pampered Chef has a fabulous knife collection. They are guaranteed for life. So when you purchase something from Pampered Chef, you can easily, like if something goes wrong, or you need to return something, or let's say you buy a knife, it's guaranteed for life and something happens. If you can contact your consultant and or go directly to the company, and they will look up your order and take care of you right there. So there is something really special about purchasing anything that has a lifetime guarantee, especially through Pampered Chef. We are here to help you. So if you are looking for one good knife, the Santoku knife, I think, is definitely the most versatile knife that we have. Much like a chef's knife, so it has a big, wide blade, just not quite as long, does have the point there at the end. They are all forged stainless steel. I hope I get all that stuff right. But what I love, okay, is that, can you tell it's all one piece here? So it's just solid when you are cutting, and I think you can tell there, one solid piece. The handle is very, very heavy, very easy to keep these sharp. Do give those a peek. I will put information down in the comments about the knife collection. Okay, so I'm just going to add half of an onion and put that right in. Okay, that is it. I will add basil at the end. Everything is in. Okay, so let's review. We put in the broth, the salt, a can of tomatoes, fresh tomatoes, garlic, and onion. That's it. And now everything is in the cooking blender. It's going to mix everything up and cook it. So did you hear that? When I put the lid on, it kind of talked. It has a cute little beep. So it lets me know that the lid is on and that everything is secure. There are 8 settings on the cooking blender. So I can turn this knob here. There's a smoothie and alt milk. I think that means alternative milk. So yes, you can make almond milk in here, rice milk, just non-dairy milks. My daughter loves to make almond milk in hers, or cashew milk. I love that. You can grind in here. You can make soup. You can make a heated puree. You can make jam. Yes, I have made strawberry jam in mine. And there is a sauce setting. And my very favorite setting is the heated wash. So it is self-washing, which after I have cooked the soup and we have eaten it, it will just wash itself. Some of my favorite things I've made in the cooking blender include the tomato basil soup, a butternut squash soup. I think Rosemary has made that as well. Strawberry jam, caramel sauce, and a nacho cheese sauce to die for. It is amazing. So this is super versatile. Oh, and smoothies. Of course, I do smoothies in here as well. So I am going to turn this to soup. That's it. And now I'm going to press the button. There we go. That's it, you guys. It is amazing. So what it does, hopefully you can hear me over this. I'll put my microphone up a little bit. Hopefully you can hear me. It will kind of go on and off in the beginning. So it's heating up slowly, and it doesn't want to mix everything all at once because it would kind of overflow. So it's super smart. It kind of mixes and heats, and it'll go and it'll stop. And then at the very top here, there is, see, it's going on its own now. There is a vented lid up here. So as it gets closer to being finished, the steam will come out on top. You could then, when it is done, because it'll beep and it'll tell me when it's done, take it off and literally just pour it into soup bowls and eat the soup. Love this machine. This appliance has changed everything. I really, really love it. Highly recommend that if you were thinking about hosting a party, there it goes again. This is something that you can get for half off, and I can help you to get that. You can be hosting a party just like Rosemary is doing and Helen is doing and Adriana is doing, and get that for half off. There's even a set you can get for half off. It includes the smoothie cup and the adapter and all of that. So that is it, you guys. It is happy 44th year to Pampered Chef. There it goes again. Isn't that so cool? I love being a consultant for this company. If this is ever something that you have thought about, please reach out and let me know. Happy to help you get started. Helen is having her very first party tonight. She's a brand new consultant, so I'm on here helping her get started. I can help anybody get started. Happy to have you here. I think it's going to go again. So amazing. I will put more information about the cooking blender. So cool. Down in the comments. Have a great night. I hope my husband starts feeling better. All right. Chat to you soon. And let me know if you have any questions or there's something in particular that you're wanting to see. And remember, I love sharing recipes. So if there's a special Pampered Chef recipe, even if it's an old one, let me know. The soup is all done. And look at this, you guys. So awesome. I am just going to pour it right into our soup bowls. How great is that? I did add the basil right when it was finished and just hit the pulse button and it ground it all in. Poured it out, and now I'm going to add a little bit of sour cream. You could also add some Greek yogurt if you want. And we're just going to have some simple vegetables with ranch dressing tonight. Hope you love the cooking blender. It is a fabulous cooking appliance.